What it do, what it do, what it do? It's your boy, Silly Sell, and we back in here with another episode of Juke City Legends. If you have not, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Alright, gang. Man, let me shout out to the gang, man. We almost there, man. We 18 subscribers away from 1K. 18 subscribers away. Let's get it, man. Let's get it, gang. Hey, gang. Tonight, we talking about that boy, Peso Peso. That's right. Peso Peso, the hardest essay ever. So for those of you who don't know, Peso Peso is a Mexican rapper from Texas City, Texas. Peso Peso is signed to TSF, the Sauce Factory Records. If you don't know about the Sauce Factory, that's the label of Houston rapper Sauce Walker. And the question I have tonight is Peso Peso the hardest essay ever? Is Peso Peso the hardest essay ever? In my opinion, heck yeah. And I'm gonna explain why. See, me, if y'all don't know, the people that are not from Juke City, man, I'm not from Texas. You know what I'm saying? I lived in Texas. I got a lot of family in Texas. I've been going to Texas my whole life. But in my city, you know what I'm saying? It's a chocolate city. It's probably 85% black. You know what I'm saying? And this might sound ignorant, but I got to be real. In my city, it would never be a Peso Peso. You know what I'm saying? So me coming from Mississippi, I'm just not really used to listening to anything other than black rappers. You understand what I'm saying? But when I moved to Texas, it opened my eyes up to other different cultures and different people's way of living, and I realized really they just like us, man. You know what I'm saying? And me having that Texas background, it kind of just made me more familiar. So my first time hearing about Peso Peso, it might have been maybe 3 or 4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I was on Sauce Walker's Instagram, and I saw he was signed a new member to TSF. I'm like, oh man, Sauce, he done signed somebody else. And it's just something about Sauce Walker, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody he signed, I rock with him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, Sosa, man. I'm not saying he signed Sosa, man, but Sancho, Saucy, Rizzo. I'm down. I get down with their music, man. You know what I'm saying? So just off Peso being affiliated with TSF, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna give him at least one listen. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be real. When I first seen him, I was like, man, who this little goofy looking Mexican dude trying to be black, man? You know what I'm saying? That's what I said. I'm gonna be real. You know what I'm saying? And when I looked at him, I'm like, man, hey, this little Mexican dude, man, he kind of raw, man. You know what I'm saying? And then the more and more I'm listening to him and finding out his story, finding out, you know what I'm saying, how he grew up when he went to doing interviews and all that, I'm like, oh man, he legit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So one of my first songs that I started liking by Peso Peso, ironically, was his hit single, The Hardest Essay Ever. Now, The Hardest Essay Ever is a counter remake of the legendary Mexican rapper from Houston, Texas, Southport Mexican. You know what I'm saying? That song he had back in the day, Wiggy, 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 Wiggy. You know what I'm saying? Peso sampled it, you know what I'm saying? And that song right there was the one that caught my attention, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just liked the way that boy was swagging on there. And one of my favorite lines on there, when he said, your girl thought I had my leg up in her. I said, oh man, this dude is crazy, man. That's something I would have said. You know what I'm saying? And then from there on, I just started paying attention to him. It seemed like they were just dropping hit after hit. You know what I'm saying? Then one of the second songs that I just couldn't get out of my head was the Who Dripping Harder Than Me. Put an old hater in the graveyard. Free my hitters out of state yard. You know what I'm saying? That boy Peso went in on that, man. You know what I'm saying? So when I heard that, I started riding around bumping Peso. I'm putting my partners on it. They like, man, bro, what is you listening? I'm like, bro, this dude Peso, he hard, man. You know what I'm saying? And I think Peso hard. It's just because he just doing him, man. You know what I'm saying? He's the only Mexican rapper that I ever listened to. You know what I'm saying? And I knew Peso was hot when everybody started hating on him, man. You know what I'm saying? When they started making a big deal about, oh man, he don't know how to speak Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Well, a lot of other black people, we don't know our original history. You know what I'm saying? And if Peso grew up in the hood around black people, he grew up learning black culture, growing up around black people. You know what I'm saying? How can you get mad at that? We know plenty of white boys that done grew up around the neighborhood or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Black kids, they go to school in a predominantly white environment. You know what I'm saying? They gonna grow up with they gonna grow up mimicking what they grew up around. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the other Mexican rappers were hating on Peso, trying to make it a bad thing about him not knowing Spanish or whatever, instead of just appreciating that somebody from y'all heritage, from y'all culture, actually putting on, you know what I'm saying, and breaking down barriers, man. You know what I'm saying? This boy getting plays in the hood, man. You know what I'm saying? You know. And then another thing I kind of didn't like when TSF went against Hood Fame, man. You know what I'm saying? I never did like that, man, because them boys was so cold together, man. Have y'all ever heard the songs with Peso Peso and Get Money Let Run on there, man? Them boys sound good together, man. You know what I'm saying? And I wish when Yayo get out, hopefully they can fix that right there, man. You know what I'm saying? That song he had with Trap Boy Freddy. Man, that song was hard, man. I used to bump that every day. You know what I'm saying? And because of the internet, you know what I'm saying, I don't think they'll work together again. You know what I'm saying? But Peso hard, man. You know what I'm saying? Peso, in my opinion, the hardest essay ever. Matter of fact, other than Sauce Walker, Peso Peso is the hottest rapper on TSF. I heard what I said. Peso Peso is the hottest rapper, other than Sauce Walker, on TSF. You know what I'm saying? And there's no knock to them guys, because really, TSF full of hustlers. They rap when they feel like rapping. You know what I'm saying? Peso Peso is like the only one that consistently putting out music, doing shows, doing verses. The man out working a lot of the other boys, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can't get mad at him. You know what I'm saying? That dude Lil Vent, man, he got 2 million views auditioning, man. They tell you he hot right there. You know what I'm saying? When everybody was ganging up on Peso, hating, that's when I knew he was the hardest essay ever right there. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, man, Peso, he doing his thing out there, man. Some of my favorite songs by Peso is Flip Phone, Enchilada, Underlay. Of course, like I said, Who Dripping Harder Than Me. The song The Hardest Essay Ever. The new song he got, Street Pain, where he remixed Ashanti beat, or Mary Jane, or whoever you want to say did it first. Peso Peso is hard, man. You know what I'm saying? It would never be a Mexican rapper that get play in the hood. The dude swagged up, man. You know what I'm saying? Peso Peso can hit some of y'all dudes, baby mama, man. That's why y'all don't like Peso, man. Let's be real, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a fly, smooth, young cat, man. You know what I'm saying? So, man, shout out to that boy Peso Peso, man. Shout out to TSL. This your boy Sally Sell, Juice City Legend. We checking out. Peace.